Welcome to Project HQ, where your success in project management begins. Are you ready to master project management? Our professional Scrum Master training equips you with Agile expertise and hands-on Jira skills. Dive into real-world scenarios with us and step into the industry with confidence. Meet Toyin Papula, our expert Agile coach and PMP Pro. Experience hands-on training with essential tools and best practices. Now hear what our students have to say about their journey at Project HQ.
He always uses day-to-day activities and things that we do on a day-to-day basis to incorporate that into Prince 2.
He's got in-depth knowledge of project management methodologies and Scrum, and he's got excellent communication, presentation skills. The classes are very engaging and interactive.
Let's take a listen to our podcast, breaking down the key takeaways from a Scrum class.
Okay, so you want to know all about Scrum.
Yeah.
That's what we're diving into today.
It's a pretty fascinating framework.
It is. It is.
A lot of people have heard about it, but they don't really know exactly what it is.
Yeah, and how it can be used in their everyday lives or even just, managing projects better at work.
Right.
So we're going to try and break that down for you today.
Absolutely.
Using a really fun example.
Okay.
Planning a surprise birthday party.
All right, I like it.
Who doesn't love a good surprise party?
Exactly.
So that's our project we're going to use to
Great.
kind of lay out how Scrum works.
So you're saying that the principles of Scrum could apply to any kind of project, really?
Yeah.
Whether it's something as complex as software development or something
As simple as
a surprise party.
Exactly.
I am on board.
Okay, so first up, you have your product backlog.
Okay.
And this is basically like your party wish list.
Okay.
Everything you want.
For this amazing party.
For this amazing party. But it's not just random. It's prioritize.
Oh.
Right.
So we're talking guest lists, we're talking decorations, food, the venue.
All of it.
All of it.
Cake activities.
And just to be clear, this can evolve over time, right?
Totally.
It's not set in stone.
Yeah, maybe, you find a way cooler venue than you originally thought of.
Right, exactly. Like how in a software project, requirements can change as you're going through.
Absolutely. Or you realize you left someone super important off the guest list.
Yeah, big. No.
So yeah, it's totally flexible.
I don't know.
Okay, so now instead of trying to do all the party planning at once,
It can be overwhelming.
right, you break it down into sprints.
Okay.
Which are essentially like mini projects within the bigger project.
Okay, so we're talking smaller chunks of work.
Yeah, like maybe a week or two long.
Okay.
Each focusing on specific tasks.
So maybe one sprint is focused on sending out invitations.
Exactly.
Another sprint is dedicated to finding and booking the perfect venue.
Yeah. And maybe getting all the decorations together.
Yeah, and the thing is with these shorter sprints, you're getting feedback more frequently. You can adjust things as you go. You're not waiting until the very end to realize, oh, shoot, we forgot about this or this isn't working.
I love that.
It just makes the whole process a lot smoother and less stressful.
Oh, okay. So we've got our prioritized wish list.
Check.
We've broken it down into these sprints.
Check. What's next? All right, so now to make sure everyone's on the same page and things are moving smoothly, we have our daily Scrum.
Okay.
Which is basically a super quick check-in with your party planning crew, like a little huddle.
Okay, like a 15-minute stand-up meeting or something.
Exactly.
Okay.
So you just quickly go over what you accomplished yesterday, what you're planning to do today, and if there are any roadblocks you're facing.
That's a really good idea, just to kind of keep everyone in the loop.
Yeah, exactly. It's just a way to sync up and make sure everyone's moving in the right direction.
And it prevents maybe a last-minute scramble where you realize, oh, we forgot to do this.
Yeah. Exactly. And it helps you uncover any dependencies early on.
Yeah.
Like, let's say you're in charge of designing the invitations.
Yeah.
But you realize you can't really finalize the design until you have the final guest list.
Right.
That's a dependency you can bring up in the daily Scrum.
And avoid a bottleneck later on.
Precisely.
Oh, that's so smart. Okay, so we're having our daily Scrums, keeping things moving. Then what?
So at the end of each sprint, it's time for the sprint review.
Okay.
This is where you basically showcase what you've accomplished.
Okay.
So let's say you booked the venue, you got those amazing invitations designed, you're showing them off to your party planning crew getting feedback.
Okay, so it's not just a pat on the back.
No, it's more than that. It's a chance to really make sure you're on track.
Right.
To get feedback and to ensure that you're aligned with the overall party goals.
What if you show off the invitations and someone's like, oh, that font is way too small?
Exactly. You can adjust those things before you send them out.
It's a good point for course correction. Okay, so we review, we adjust, We wrap up the sprint. What happens then?
All right, before you jump into the next sprint, you have what's called a sprint retrospective.
Okay.
This is where you take a step back and you reflect on the process itself.
Okay.
What went well during the sprint?
Right.
What could have been better? What can you learn from and improve for the next sprint?
So it's not just blindly following a plan.
No, it's about constantly learning and getting better. And that's what makes Scrum so powerful.
Okay, so we've covered the basics of Scrum with this party analogy.
Yeah, it's a fun way to think about it.
But how does this apply to you?
Yeah.
Like if you're not planning a party or building software?
Well, the thing is, the benefits of Scrum, they go way beyond a specific industry or project.
Okay.
The core concepts can really translate to any situation where you need organization collaboration and the ability to adapt to change.
Okay, so it's not just about the what.
No.
It's about the how.
Exactly. It's about how you approach the work.
Yeah.
Like, think about planning a vacation. Using a Scrum approach, you could have a shared product backlog where everyone can see and contribute to the itinerary, the budget activity ideas.
And it's transparent so everyone knows what's going on.
Exactly. No more surprises or miscommunications because everyone is in the loop.
I mean, that would save so many arguments,
Right.
especially when you're traveling with a big group.
It's really about taking these powerful principles, transparency, collaboration, iterative progress, and applying them to whatever challenge you're facing.
Yeah.
It's about working smarter, not harder.
So you see, Scrum isn't just about software.
Yeah.
It's about a mindset,
Absolutely.
a way of approaching any project, big or small, with agility and focus.
Well said.
Who knew planning a surprise party could be so insightful?
It's the beauty of Scrum.
And who knows, maybe your next project will be the most Scrum-tastic one yet.
I love it. All right, until next time.
See ya.
For information, contact us at info@projecthq.live or call +447 41 5879 219. Visit our website www.projecthq.live. Join Project HQ today and let's begin your path to project management excellence.